Welcome to our voice thread. Throughout the year, we've been studying the theme of tolerance and the internment of the Japanese Americans in World War II. The students have written historical fiction letters as if they were in the internment camps themselves. We invite you to join in on our conversation and even download our project to show to others.
Dear Manuel, I am on my way to an internment camp, and I know it is going to be really scary. Plant food, drain hot dogs. It is not good for you. We're eating hot dogs every day. This is a dump. I'm sick of this.
March 5th, 1943. Dear friend, my brain has turned into a tornado. My stomach feels like it has butterflies in it. Why has this happened? One minute I'm happily making bracelets. In the next minute, somebody comes to the door and tells us we need to go to camp because we look like the people who we are in war with. It's so not fair. America doesn't trust us anymore. Today is my first day in camp. Things weren't going so well. If you need to go to the bathroom or take a bath, you won't get much privacy. I can't believe they expect me to live in a place like this. I'll miss you. Love, Amanda.
I am so happy to hear your letter in response to the presentation I made at your class, because you really captured the feeling and the emotions and the fear that we experienced going into camp and being in camp. And it was true. The things that you expressed are exactly how we felt. Thank you for making this letter, and I thank you for the project because everybody in the world needs to hear.
Hi everyone, my name is Mr. Hodgson. I teach 6th grade out in Massachusetts, and I want to say that your project on this VoiceThread is just really fantastic. I think you really captured that idea of the isolation and wondering what was happening to them in a really personal level. I really enjoyed listening to your voices. I think they were all very strong and powerful, and the stories are important to tell. I'll probably show this VoiceThread to my 6th graders right now because we're doing claymation movies around the theme of tolerance, and so your project is a nice companion to our project. So maybe we'll try to share our claymation movies if we get them done for the end of our school year. Thanks a lot. Wonderful job. Take care. Bye.
My name is Bob Oyama. I was 7 years old, and back in May of 1942, when I was sent to Fresno Assembly Center, I had to say goodbye to all my Caucasian friends in the first grade class. Now, when I arrived at Fresno Assembly Center, the first thing I noticed was the barracks and the rooms. They were very small and very dark. It was about 20 by 25 feet. And I noticed that the floor was made out of asphalt. And later I found out when it got very hot and when we sat on the army cots, the legs on the army cot would sink into the soft asphalt. So in the evening we had to pull it out of the asphalt and then put it on a level spot so that we could sleep in a level cot. And it was very dark in there because I don't think there was any windows, and there was no ceiling. It was open all the way to the other end of the barracks, and we could hear people snoring at night, babies crying, and there was very little privacy, and it was not a very good condition that we lived in. And one of the things I missed was my Caucasian friends in the first grade class that I had to leave behind.
Amanda, this is Reiko talking, and you know what? When you were talking about lack of privacy, you know what I remembered, and I was only a little girl, about 8 years old. It was so embarrassing to have to go to the toilet in front of everybody. There was no doors to close. There were no walls on either side of the toilets. It was just toilet after toilet. And it's embarrassing to have to go in front of somebody, but then you have to watch other people go. But you know what some of those ladies did? They got very clever. Some ladies got paper bags and they cut out holes for their eyes so that people couldn't see who it was that was sitting on that toilet. And then some ladies did something more. They got cardboard boxes and they sort of opened them up, and then they wrapped it around them like skirts, so they could have some privacy while they sat on the toilet. And then Japanese culture stepped in here. Some of the ladies start painting and coloring very nice designs on their little skirts on these boxes. And then it became competitive to see who could do the best and the most beautiful boxes to put around their toilets. Wasn't that an interesting thing? Well, I thought you might like to hear that. So that was my story to you. And thank you very much for being on this project. Bye.